Temperatures are dropping and we all want to crank up the heat, but before you do, we'll show you how to stay warm this winter without wasting your energy dollars. Looking for the perfect Christmas gift this year? We'll show you a unique option that will keep your loved ones warm this winter. MLGW and the University of Memphis team up to explore green energy options. We'll show you how they're bringing the message to the community. Stay tuned as we show you that and more on this edition of Memphis Energized. Hello everyone, I'm Jane Siegel. Welcome to Memphis Energized. Natural gas prices for the upcoming heating season are expected to be lower than last year. The cost of gas for this winter from November 1st, 2011 through March 31st, 2012 will be just over $4 per 1 million BTU. 3 years ago, natural gas prices peaked in July 2008 at a price of around $10 per 1 million BTU for MLGW customers. The biggest factor for these lower prices is the recent ability of gas suppliers to obtain natural gas supplies from shale, which has significantly increased natural gas supplies. And remember that the biggest impact to customer bills will still be weather and customer usage. The best way to control your utility costs is reducing energy usage. Get started on your winter weatherization efforts now. There are plenty of things you can do this winter to try to save a little on your heating and utility bill. But the best savings come from efforts you make before cold weather gets here. Pre-season weatherization is more extensive but yields greater results. And here are some early weatherization ideas. Put more insulation in your attic, R38 rated and above, or under floors, R13 and above. Save big by installing storm windows and storm doors. Install a new energy-efficient furnace or water heater with Energy Star endorsement. Have vinyl siding installed on your home's exterior with insulation between the new and old siding. Find and caulk cracks around outside doors and windows. Weather strip around doors. Install a programmable thermostat. And make sure central heating air filters are cleaned or replaced regularly. These tips are a good start to weatherizing your home. Visit MLGW.com for more. Many MLGW customers use gas to heat their homes and should be aware of carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide is a colorless and odorless gas that can make you sick and can even kill you. Because you can't taste, smell, or see this deadly toxin, it can make you sick before you're even aware it's even in your home. Symptoms of carbon monoxide poisoning are similar to other illnesses such as the flu or food poisoning and include headache, fatigue, dizziness, nausea and vomiting, and the inability to think clearly. To prevent carbon monoxide poisoning, make sure your gas appliances are vented properly. Natural gas needs oxygen to burn safely and efficiently, and without it, carbon monoxide is produced. Keep chimneys and flues clear of all debris and have your gas appliances inspected annually by a licensed independent professional or an MLGW safety inspection specialist. Through December 31st, an MLGW technician can come to your home and inspect your appliances for just $36. This service fee, which covers up to 3 appliances, is billed to your MLGW account. Additional fees apply if you have more than 3 appliances. However, if you are at least 60 years of age or disabled, the service is free at any time. Appointment times are available Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to noon, noon to 4 p.m., and 4 to 8 p.m. Saturday appointments are also available. To schedule your appointment, call 820-7878. MLGW introduced its holiday bill break program recently, which defers cutoffs of service for non-payment for residential customers between December 15th and January 14th annually. A customer's balance has to be $399 or less to qualify. The holiday bill break program will allow customers to have extra cash during the holidays while protecting them from getting into serious debt. If at any time you're experiencing difficulties in paying your utility bill, MLGW is here to help. To make a payment arrangement, you can go online to MLGW.com and request an extension to avoid disconnection of service, or you can call 544-MLGW. This is the season of giving, and many Memphians are suffering from financial problems, major medical emergencies, and other difficulties, and many are unable to pay their utility bills. Join in the spirit of the season and help make a difference by donating $1 or more per month to Plus One on your utility bill. You can give to Plus One right on your utility bill, or sign up at plusonememphis.org or call 544-6549 to enroll. And if you're thinking of giving a special gift to someone this season, then MLGW can help. Through MLGW's Gift of Comfort, you can give the gift of paying someone's utility bill. Go to your nearest MLGW community office to pick up this form or download it from MLGW.com. Fill out the form with your information and the recipient's name and address. Attach a check or money order made payable to MLGW Gift of Comfort in the amount you wish to give, and then mail the form and payment to MLGW. Your gift will appear in the form of a credit on the recipient's MLGW bill. Have you ever wondered just how much energy your TV is using, or just how much that refrigerator is making your electricity bill rise? Well, getting the answer is as close as going to your local library. To show us how is Memphis Energized Tamara Nolan.
Do you ever wonder if your appliances are using energy when they're simply plugged into the wall and not being used? Do you know which uses more energy, your microwave or your conventional oven? Well, you can find out the answers to those energy questions and more by going to your local library and checking out the kilowatt. What is the kilowatt, you ask? It's a small electricity usage monitor about the size of a wallet that you plug into a 3-prong grounded wall outlet in your home. You then plug in any appliance or device into the kilowatt to gauge how much electricity you are using. And getting one is very easy. You can either go to your local hardware store and pay $30 to $40, or go to any Memphis library and check it out for free.
You can go into any branch in the city and now check out a device called a kilowatt. What a kilowatt device does, it allows you to measure what energy each of your appliances in your home may be using at any one time.
Using the kilowatt device can help you manage your costs because you are now aware of what you're using. And MLGW and the Memphis Library have partnered to bring these gadgets to anyone with a library card.
In the libraries, we can provide great practical programs for our customers. That's just a win-win situation. It's the best partnership. It's good for all of us. The MLGW donated 100 of these kilowatts to the library, and they're very neat gadgets for us to circulate these gadgets, just like book, to circulate to our library patrons.
Glasgow says patrons can simply walk into their local library and check out the kilowatt just as they would a book or DVD. It's that easy. And reading the kilowatt once you get it home is a simple process too.
We've already put in the average usage price per kilowatt. So all you have to do is plug in your device, like a refrigerator, stereo, computer, to the kilowatt, and then plug the kilowatt into an outlet. It immediately registers how much that device that you plugged in will use in a day, month, week, or year, so you really know how much bite out of your bill that device is currently using.
Chamberlain says MLGW pre-programs the kilowatt device with MLGW's rates so customers can take the guesswork out of figuring out how much their appliances are actually using.
We know you're coming to the library to get information. This is just one more thing that you can get information about. And once they know what the different devices in their home is using, they may want to turn them off and not leave them plugged in 24/7. You may have the computer turned off, but if it's plugged into the wall, it's using power all the time.
Although customers can read their electric meters attached to the outside of their homes to get a reading on how much electricity they're using, the Kilowatt makes it so much easier. To check out a Kilowatt machine for up to 21 days, visit any Memphis Public Library. For Memphis Energized, I'm Tamara Nolan.
Thanks, Tamara. MLGW and the Public Library continue their energy-saving partnership by co-sponsoring Energy Smart workshops. Now, through the end of the year, customers can attend a 90-minute workshop that will teach energy conservation methods. The workshops have a limited number of spaces, and participation is on a first-come, first-served basis. MLGW customers can register for an available spot by contacting the local library branch of their choice. For more information, visit the Memphis Library website at memphislibrary.org or visit MLGW's website at mlgw.com. Registered workshop participants will receive an energy savings kit worth $50. Advanced technology is very much a part of our daily lives, and the way we consume electricity is changing because of technology. Here with more on the future of energy efficiency is Memphis Energized Dan Hope.
MLGW began a 3-year smart grid pilot program in January 2010 to help increase electric reliability and to help customers gain control over their utility consumption. Since that time, the utility has installed 1,000 electric smart meters and 500 in-home display units that link to those meters. Beginning this October, MLGW adds yet another option for smart grid customers by allowing some to pay for the electricity in a different way. Customers who volunteer for MLGW's Time of Use program will have the option to pay for electricity used during the lower demand periods of a day. MLGW's Becky Williamson is project manager of Smart Grid and says that the time of use billing will be a new tool for customers to use in controlling their energy costs.
Something that a lot of people don't realize is the cost of generating power varies throughout the year, throughout the day, and often on an hourly basis, depending on how much demand there is for electricity at any given moment.
Williamson says that MLGW customers are not charged based on when they use electricity, but instead customers are charged a base rate plus the Tennessee Valley Authority's fuel cost adjuster.
For example, middle of an August afternoon, think about the summer we just had and how extremely hot it was. Middle of one of those weekday afternoons, the demand for electricity was very, very high. So TVA, our power generator, would have had to operate all of its electrical generation facilities, including the most expensive ones that kick in just for a few hundred hours a year. In addition, they may have to go out and buy power at market prices from other generators who had surplus to sell. So that's much more expensive power than the cost of electricity, say, on a Sunday afternoon in December when very little electricity is being consumed.
Another aspect to MLGW's Smart Grid program is that some customers received in-home display units this summer. The units, which are synced to their smart meters, are about the size of a credit card and display for customers throughout the day the amount of electricity they are using.
The in-home displays are going to 500 households, so half of our Smart Grid demonstration participants. We want to test and see the benefits to see if there are additional benefits for customers who have something physically sitting on a countertop or sitting on a tabletop in their house as a prompt to remind them to think about energy use.
So we're really excited to get this, and just being a stay-at-home mom, we're home a lot, and I think that if I have that, I'll be more aware of how we are using the energy, and it'll just help explain our bill a lot more, and we're always looking at ways to conserve.
Smart Grid customers who don't have in-home display units can still go online to view their energy usage.
Any customer who uses MLGW's My Account section, and about 2/3 of our volunteers did, they can log in and then they see a new set of tools that are available only to the Smart Grid demo participants. And those are tools that show their smart meter data. So they can see 4 or 5 different graphs. They can see information based on how much electricity did you use each day of your billing period, or you can view it for a calendar month. They can see information down to as small a time period as 15 minutes. So rather than getting a utility bill at the end of a billing cycle and having this one piece of information, you can get up to 3,000 points of information throughout a billing cycle.
At the end of the 3-year pilot period, MLGW officials will evaluate the program and consider expanding it to all customers. Stay tuned to future editions of this program for more information. For Memphis Energized, I'm Dan Hope.
Green conservation fever is spreading throughout the community, and MLGW continues to help spread the word. The utility recently teamed up with the University of Memphis and other organizations to share the latest in green technology. Here with more is Memphis Energized Tamara Nolan.
More than 40 community and University of Memphis organizations gathered together this fall on the university's campus to host the annual Tiger Blue Goes Green event. Organizations representing all that is green and clean came out to share information and demonstrations with students and members of the public. MLGW served as one of the community partners, and attendees visited the booth to learn more about energy conservation and green programs the utility offers. Attendees also had the opportunity to preview the latest in green transportation by testing out the latest electric cars. Ecotality was one of the companies represented, and they're responsible for bringing electric vehicle charging stations to the Memphis area. Stephanie Cox with Ecotality says Tennessee is a good fit for electric vehicles.
Has really shown themselves to work together. They understand what public-private partnership is really all about. And when the municipalities, the utilities, the interested citizens, the advocacy groups come together, they really come together to work, and work they have. And we have deployed more charge infrastructure than really anywhere else in the project to date.
About 15 electric vehicle charging stations have been deployed in Memphis, and you'll soon see electric vehicles like these on the streets. Tennessee is one of 6 states that Ecotality is working with to bring electric vehicles and electric vehicle charging stations to the marketplace.
It's a campus-wide event that involves faculty, staff, students, and the community. We expect over 1,000 people here today. And this year we're focusing on green transportation. And we have hybrid cars and electric cars. We had a bicycle ride this morning. About 15 people came to campus and rode their bikes from Shelby Farms and Cooper Young. So it's a tremendous event to focus on sustainability and eco-responsibility.
Levy says that it's especially important that U of M hosts an event like this to increase the university's outreach to the community.
It's not enough for us just to stay in our ivory tower and to learn about the latest technology and events, but we have to go out into the community and make a difference.
Levy adds that Tiger Blue Goes Green allows the university to showcase the sustainable programs and curriculum offered to students.
So it's important, I think, for us to be leaders in the community and showcase what we're doing and also what our community partners are doing.
The University of Memphis hosts Tiger Blue Goes Green every fall. Stay tuned for more information on next year's event. For Memphis Energized, I'm Tamara Nolan.
Thanks, Tamara. We've covered quite a bit in the first half of the show. There's more right around the corner. Stay tuned.
Portable generators are a great way to back up your power in case an outage hits your home, but using one can be dangerous unless you follow these important safety tips. Remember to never use a generator indoors or in an enclosed area such as a garage. Generators emit toxic carbon monoxide from the engine exhaust. A generator should only be operated in a well-ventilated and dry area, away from air intakes to the home. It should be protected from direct exposure to rain and snow, preferably under a canopy, open shed, or carport. Do not attempt to restore power to your entire house by plugging the generator into a wall outlet. Handle fuel carefully. Turn the generator off prior to refueling. Gasoline, kerosene, and other flammable liquids should be stored outside of living areas in properly labeled safety containers. Turn off or disconnect all appliances prior to operating a portable generator. Once the generator is running, appliances powered by the generator can be turned on one at a time. Another thing to remember is that MLGW will not come out to check the generator connections. The customer must use an electrical contractor to ensure that the generator is isolated from the grid to eliminate backfeed. By following these important tips, you can keep your power on in case of an outage and be safe at the same time.
It's the baby steps we take together that make our community great, like making a home energy efficient, helping your neighborhood, cheering someone on. Wherever you find a need in our community, you'll find MLGW employees. And they start by working hard to keep your rates among the lowest in the nation. You can help too by checking your air filter once a month. Take the baby steps that make a difference. Learn more at mlgw.com/babysteps.
Adding caulk around windows keeps the energy you use inside your home. Now, caulk can be a little difficult to work with at first, but I think you'll enjoy its benefits. Now let's get down to some caulking business. Here's how. Start by scraping old caulk away from the window. Scrape pieces that are cracked and dried. What you want is a relatively smooth surface. Now it's time to load your caulk gun. To do this, cut the tip of the caulk tube at a 45-degree angle. You may also have to break a membrane inside the caulk. A long, thin object will do the trick. Actually, I use a cake tester. Then place the tube in the gun and push the gun until it's tight. To caulk, place the tip in the corner and lay a steady bead of caulk where the window and house meet. Then run your hands over the bead to smooth it down into place. A damp towel will remove caulk that accidentally gets on your window or house. Now, if you want to keep the caulk for a later time, simply place a nail in the tip. That should keep the caulk inside the tube moist so you can use it again.
Welcome back, everyone. As the weather grows cooler, the days are shorter and there's more nighttime safety hazards we all face. Well, MLGW has a program that can help keep your property safe at night. Here to show us more is Memphis Energized Candace Spicer.
Criminals like having their privacy, and when your home is dark, it becomes more inviting. Don't be a victim. Light up your residential or commercial property with lighting through MLGW's Leased Outdoor Lighting program. Leased outdoor lights operate automatically, turning on at dusk and off at dawn. Photocells control the light's operation, so you receive consistent, low-cost, quality lighting night after night. Customer Florida Wesley says the lighting has made a huge difference in her life and safety.
And so when I had to live alone, then people would come up to drive. They come up to drive. They would sit, and then they would leave and go out. And you look in your front yard, somebody be running across it. And it was just really uncomfortable for me, you know.
Ms. Wesley said that the fear of after-dark activity on her property is what prompted her to look into MLGW's Leased Outdoor Lighting program. An MLGW lighting design specialist will visit your property to design a comprehensive lighting plan. Lights can be installed on existing utility poles or on specially placed poles to provide the necessary level of lighting. MLGW's Leased Outdoor Lighting service features low, flat-rate fees which are included on your monthly utility bill. Our maintenance-free service means you don't have to stock inventory or climb ladders to change lights. Just call MLGW's lighting maintenance staff to report any operational problems for correction. Any customer can request a lighting system by calling the MLGW Leased Outdoor Lighting Department at 528-4548 or via email at lol@mlgw.org. For Memphis Energized, I'm Candace Spicer.
Thank you, Candace. Do you like the idea of knowing how much your utility bill is going to be even before you receive it? Then sign up for MLGW's budget billing program. With budget billing, you'll know how much your bill will be each month and you pay the same amount each month. Signing up for budget billing is easy. When you enroll in the program, MLGW analyzes your previous year's total usage, adjusts for rate changes and weather conditions, and then divides the total into 12 monthly installments. Sign up now. It's easy to apply. Call 544-MLGW and visit one of MLGW's community offices or go online to mlgw.com to download an application. Looking for an even easier way of keeping up with your MLGW bill? Then look no further than your cell phone. MLGW now offers mobile alerts to its customers. Customers can sign up to receive text message mobile notification of billing due dates and possible impending cutoffs. Customers can register for the program at mlgw.com/mobile alerts. Also, know that you will be responsible for paying any fees charged by your carrier. To help keep MLGW's emergency line clear for those life-threatening situations, customers are reminded to use 528-4465 only for emergencies. MLGW deemed emergencies are considered things such as gas leaks, downed electric wires, broken water mains inside a building, or unsafe street barricades. If you need to stop, start, or transfer service, call MLGW's Customer Care Center at 820-7878 anytime, Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. Any other account inquiries can be addressed by calling 544-MLGW. And if typing rather than talking is more convenient for you, then MLGW can help you get your questions answered with just the click of a mouse. The utility recently launched a web chat feature for residential customers on its website at MLGW.com. Web chat is now available for all residential customers from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. MLGW Web Chat provides a full range of service options, including the option to make payment arrangements. And as always, customers can send any of their utility-related questions and feedback to MLGW Customer Care at mlgw.org. Are you looking for a speaker for your classroom, community group, church, or civic organization? MLGW representatives are available to speak on a variety of utility-related topics such as energy conservation, safety, careers, and more. To request a speaker for your group, contact MLGW's Community Relations Department at 528-4820 or log on to mlgw.com and fill out a speaker's request form. For the best availability of speakers, advance requests are highly recommended. MLGW President and CEO Jerry Collins Jr. is also available for public speaking, and if you would like for him to speak to your organization, call 528-4470 to make an appointment. You asked for more options for paying your MLGW bill, and you got them. MLGW has added the MoneyGram Express payment service to its roster of payment options. MoneyGram enables customers to make cash payments on their utility bill at more than 100 Memphis area locations, including Walmart and CVS pharmacy stores. Payments are posted to the account within 30 minutes. And did you know that you can make MLGW payments online free of charge? Through MLGW's electronic bill paying service, residential customers can use Visa, MasterCard, credit or debit card, Discover, ATM debit card, or a checking or savings account. Customers can use any of these payment methods at no additional cost. In order to take advantage of these improved services, all users making payments online must have a My Account login ID and password. And customers can set up paperless billing and recurring payments or make a one-time payment. Also, if you have an iPhone, iPad, or iPod, make sure to download our new app. Our app is available for free download in the Apple iTunes Store and provides individual outage and account information as well as other utility-related information. For your safety and to protect our employees, please remember to use caution when driving in a utility work zone. These zones located throughout the city don't have to be dangerous if you use caution. Many times you will see crews working near streets and highways when installing gas mains or working on overhead or underground power lines. Utility work zones are clearly marked with signs or work zone flaggers, so please pay attention and remember, speed limits may be reduced in work zones. Thanks for helping to keep our employees safe so we can do the best work for you. We have covered a lot in this edition of Memphis Energized, and I hope you've learned a lot and will join us next time. And remember to join us online at Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and at MLGW.com. So until next time, I'm Jane Siegel, and thanks for watching.